Trainers. In today's video, Ann and I are going to cover some tips for how you can not only increase your presence as a seminar director, but also increase your workshop attendance. You can take the first step to each one of these tips today.
Alright, so the first tip is to fully take ownership of your role as a seminar director and consistently identify yourself as one. Put this title in your email signature, on your social media, in your professional bio, or wherever you network with other professionals.
Another tip is to stay connected with people you've previously trained in Prepare Enrich. So we're talking about going one step further than just, collecting email addresses and sending them an email every once in a while. We're talking about, wanting to connect them after the training so they can not only share their learnings with each other, but also simultaneously providing a platform for you to market future workshops. The idea being that if they enjoyed your workshop so much, they'll see that you're going to have another one recommended to a coworker or a colleague, and then you'll have new people attending your workshops. You can simply, make a LinkedIn group or a Facebook group and make sure to invite people to it when you're with them at your training. If you don't know, you can also ask your rep for a list of all the people you've previously trained so you can get a jump on all the people you've already trained and then start doing this from your workshops and forward.
Set up an online registration platform such as Eventbrite to make it super easy for people to register for your workshops. This also makes it really easy to share the URLs on social media, on a website, or in emails, or in the groups that Laura mentioned.
Another thing you can do is go and sign up for any local conferences, forums, summits that relate to marriage and specifically to your industry. The thing about this is that not only can you attend and network and create relationships with other people at these conferences and network events, but it also allows you to kind of network with the organizers of them, and potentially this will allow you to get kind of a foot in the door so that the next year when it comes around, maybe you could do a training at the actual event, and this will be a great relationship you can build.
The next tip is to contact the editors of any e-newsletters or e-subscriptions that you receive to see if they would be willing to promote one of your upcoming workshops. You'll find that many of these networks are very eager and willing to provide learning and educational opportunities to their members.
If you're an avid blog reader and you feel really comfortable with your writing skills, send out some blog pitches to different blogs that you read. You'll be able to find that you might be able to shape the content to talk about Prepare Enrich if that's appropriate for the audience, and even plug your own workshops.
Our next tip is to create a flyer or postcard with your contact information and upcoming workshop dates listed. Keep them in your briefcase or in your work bag so that you have them readily available should you have the opportunity to meet key people. You can do something as simple as a Word document or create something more elaborate and get it professionally printed.
Another thing to do is to consider looking into all the local college programs around you. Look for programs in marriage-family therapy, seminaries, social work, family life education, counseling programs, or really any program that you think could benefit from a Prepare Enrich training. The idea here is to, once you establish a relationship with a professor, you can offer to stop in at the beginning or end of the lecture, just give maybe a 5-minute pitch on Prepare Enrich, what it's all about, offer your training dates then, and then eventually once you establish a relationship, you can potentially offer a training to the whole class as part of the curriculum.
And the final tip, one you may have heard many times before, but we'll say it again, it's our favorite one: schedule early and schedule often. The more workshop opportunities you present, the more opportunities you give potential facilitators to attend your workshop.
If you have other marketing ideas, make sure to comment with those below so that we can share them with all the other seminar directors so that everybody can learn from each other. Another great place to learn from other seminar directors is the Seminar Director Facebook group. So if you haven't joined that yet, I'll put a link below. You can do that there. Another thing we want to remind you is that you can also comment with ideas of things you want to see us talking about in videos so that we're actually helping you as a seminar director improve your presence and increase your workshop attendance. Also, if you haven't checked out the other videos in our Seminar Director video series, I'll link the playlist below and then you can filter through all of them and check out all the tips and things that we've talked about before.